The BJP-led governments of Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh have granted tax-free status to the film The Kerala Story. However, West Bengal's Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has announced a ban on the film due to potential unrest. The movie, produced by Vipul Amrutlal Shah and directed by Sudipto Sen, portrays the story of Kerala women who joined ISIS after converting to Islam. It has received criticism from the Kerala government led by the CPIM for being a propaganda film. With this, The Kerala Story has joined a long list of Indian films that have become the subject of a political slugfest or invited bans and censorship. The growing political storm surrounding the film is reminiscent of the row around the Kashmir files not too long ago, when state governments had similarly taken to either banning or declaring the film tax-free, depending on which end of the ideological spectrum they were at. Now dating back to 1958, Neel Akash Niche became the first film to be banned in India for disrespecting political sensitivity. The film told the story of a Chinese hawker's interactions with his clients in Kolkata and his spiritual bond with a female character against the backdrop of India's independence struggle. However, the film's representation of China's political history and display of sexual harassment earned it a 2-month ban. Similarly, in 1974, Garm Hawa, India's entry to the Oscars, faced an 8-month embargo due to fears of communal unrest. Directed by M.S. Satyu, the film depicted the post-partition plight of Muslims in India. Another significant ban was on Kissa Kursi Ka, a 1977 political satire criticizing the politics of Indira Gandhi and her son Sanjay Gandhi during the emergency. The 70s and the 80s are especially notable for the censor board's jittery approach to themes of political discontent and corruption. Films like Ardha Satya, Nishant and Mandi all have faced the threat of bans by state governments and saw delays in release across the country. Others, like Deepa Mehta's Fire and Water, had to face production woes, thanks to various state governments taking offense to their narratives. More recently, in 2017, when Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Padmavat drew fire from the Shri Rajput Karni Sena, Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee had lent her support to the film. Back then, she had described the ensuing protests as an attempt to curb freedom of expression. The debate turned into a political slugfest that embroiled the chief ministers of Delhi, West Bengal, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. Not just Indian films, Hollywood's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom too had to move its shooting to Sri Lanka in the face of opposition from the central government. This therefore urged Steven Spielberg to rewrite scenes depicting Indian culture in a negative and primitive light. The film was later banned in the country. Indiana Jones was not the only Western action-adventure sleuth to invite the scrutiny of governments in India. The Da Vinci Code was banned in 7 Indian states including Tamil Nadu, Nagaland and Andhra Pradesh, citing offense for the Roman Catholic Christian community in India. After much negotiation with priests and distributors, the Information and Broadcasting Ministry finally decided to release the film with a disclaimer at the end. The list of films that have created political stir at the level of central and state governments is a long and a diverse one, and it reveals that the frequency of calls for bans and temporary embargoes increased as we enter the 21st century. With films like The Kashmir Files and The Kerala Story, the phenomenon has also brought to light the evolving nature of the political role in censoring and moderating cinematic content in the country. Head to business-standard.com for more news, views and insights.